Hi guys, it's Tony here from the Heritage Line, and it is the summary of my Noch Advent calendar. These are the engaged figures from the year 2019. So I hope you've all had a really nice day. You're feeling full, you're feeling content, you got some nice modern gear, you got some nice trains to play with, and we're all happy and chilled. So here we go, this is the summary. So the first guy, I wasn't really sure what he was because he had this like yellow sash, but thinking about it, I think he's part of the mountaineers, the climbers. I think that's depicting the rope round him. So I'm going to say that he is one of the climbers, part of that gang. We then had a bloke there with his coat, obviously about to travel, and looking at the way his arm is on reflection, he looks like he's looking at his watch, probably seeing if the trains are on time. Then we have a lady here just walking, not sure what she's doing, but it's a lady obviously. And we have another lady here, she's obviously summertime because she's wearing a shorter skirt and she's got a coat off. So yeah, she's probably more of a summertime figure. And then we had this funny guy that was bent in a funny position, and I suspect he, like I said, he's a climber and he's dangling off a rope, and I'm sticking with that from the figures that we saw earlier. So we go up a level. We then have a photographer. Yeah, he's definitely a photographer. And then we have an axeman. Unusual figure, but very interesting. And another climber. And then we have the gentleman with his hat off, so he's obviously saying hello to somebody, he's saying bye to somebody. He's obviously a platform figure. And then we have another axeman here, so we've got two choppers there. So we're going to have a felling scene of some kind, I should imagine. Then we'll go up, and then we got another woodcutter. Very interesting. Kneeling down, so he's obviously chopping some logs, or he's cutting the base of a tree. He's definitely up to something. Then we have a guy, he's rather large guy, and he's got his hands in his pockets, his chest out, looking really flashy. So he's obviously a boss man of some kind, and he's making sure that the guys are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Then we have another mountain climber. I tell you, it's mountain climbers all this year, guys. Then we have a young lady there walking with a short skirt on, and she's got a handbag. And another mountain climber. I tell you, it's just one of those years it happens. So we have a mountain climber there. Then we'll go up another level, and then we've got this guy, and he's got something in his hand. I'm not sure if that's a walking stick. No, it's a white stick. You would normally say white stick for blind guys, but he's looking out at something. So maybe he's a worker of some kind, maybe he's a civil engineer, or I've got no idea what he is. If you guys have got an idea, let me know in the comments, see what you think he is. Then we've obviously got another whistle and flute guy here. He's obviously a businessman, he's got his bag there, and he's obviously going for a train. We've got another guy in his overcoat waiting there with his bag, so these are obviously going to be platform figures. And yeah, we've got another youngster here. Another mountain climber. Very, very interesting. I've had a few now. Then we've got this one. This is an unusual figure. This is the guy that's reading the paper. And you don't often see them. And to be honest, these are the people that make the scene because it's so unusual to find somebody like that. But yes, if you was waiting and you was bored, you'd read a paper. So why not? That's what I say. Then we go up and we've got another guy there with his bag. He's obviously waiting for a train. He's got his hand in the air there, so he's either said hello to somebody or bye to somebody. And yet another pedestrian there, another guy, businessman in his suit with his overcoat over his arm there. So he's obviously waiting for a train. So more platform figures. And yes, another mountain climber. I'll tell you, I'm going to have to build a mountain, aren't I? But then we've got Scooby and the shooter. This guy, the hunter there, Very, very nice figure. You don't often see a hunting scene. I don't know if I can get away with that on the North York Moors Railway. I don't think they'd allow shooting where there's pedestrians. But, you know, I could get away with it in a field maybe. I'm not sure. But we've certainly got Scooby there who's ready and waiting. So he's obviously going to have a little shot at something. And Scooby there is going to go chase after it, pick it up and bring it back to his master. So you've got an interesting scene there, guys. So it's been an interesting year. Let's just bring you out a little bit. I will bring them all back into focus. There we go. So there you go, guys. These are all the figures. This is what we got in 2019's calendar. And I'm afraid the fun's all over now. Get back to normality, and we're going to have to wait another year for another calendar. But I hope you've enjoyed this series. I hope you had a little bit of fun. I certainly have, and I'm already looking for next year's. I'm looking forward to it now. But we're going to have to just be patient and wait. But thank you all for following, and we'll get back to some normal videos. I will see you next year. Bye for now, guys.